So we are about to begin. Let me quickly remind you to please make sure that your cell phones are on silent mode. Also very important announcement that when the ceremony happens on the stage, the ringing of the gong, I will request all of you to kindly stay seated as we have some cameras behind you who will be capturing the moment. So with this, good morning ladies and gentlemen, and on behalf of NMDC Steel Limited, we extend a very warm welcome to all of you, and we are pleased to have you join us today to commemorate the listing ceremony of NMDC Steel Limited on BSE, which is a significant milestone for the company. So let's begin this beautiful day with a round of applause for the entire team. Moving forward, may I request all of you to kindly rise up for national anthem, please.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Please take your seats. Thank you. And on this very important occasion, let's know a little more about the company. Well, NMDC Steel Limited was incorporated as a wholly owned subsidiary of NMDC Limited on January 2nd, 2015 under the Companies Act 2013, having its registered office at CO NMDC, Iron and Amp Steel Plant, Nagarnar, Bastar, Chhattisgarh. The demerged company NMDC Steel Limited is a central public sector enterprise with a paid-up capital of rupees 2930 crores, owned by the Honorable President of India under the administrative control of the Ministry of Steel, Government of India. Well, the government owns 60.79% stake in this company. And on behalf of the Government of India, Ministry of Steel and NMDC Limited, I once again extend a very warm welcome to all of you. To begin ahead, I would like to welcome our host today, Mr. Nayan Mehta, CFO BSE, with a bouquet presented by Shri A.S. Pardha Sardhi, Executive Director and Company Secretary, NMDC. Please welcome them with a round of applause, everyone. Thank you both of you for joining us on stage. We have with us here today the leadership team from NMDC Steel Limited, who are stalwarts in their respective fields, who will be telling us more about the company and its achievements. We will welcome them with a bouquet. Please welcome Shri Sumit Deb, Chairman and Managing Director, NMDC Limited and NMDC Steel Limited. Welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Mr. Manoj Kumar, Joint Secretary, DIPAM, Government of India. Let's welcome him with a round of applause. Welcome, sir. And thank you for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Shri Amitava Mukherjee, Director, Finance, NMDC Limited. Let's welcome him with a round of applause. A very warm welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Shri Dilip Kumar Mohanty, Director Production, NMDC Limited. Let's welcome him with a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, sir. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Dr. Anil Sadashiv Rao Kamble, Director, NMDC Limited. Please welcome him with a round of applause. Welcome, sir. And thank you for joining us on stage. And moving forward, may I now invite Shri Vishal Babbar, Director, NMDC Limited. Let's welcome him with a round of applause. Welcome, sir. And thank you for joining us on stage. May I now welcome Shri Sanjay Singh, Director, NMDC Limited. Let's welcome him with a round of applause. Welcome, sir. And thank you for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Shri Amitava Chatterjee, MD and CEO, SBI Capital Markets Limited. Let's welcome him with a round of applause. Welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us on stage. And may I now invite Shri Kamal Kant Upadhyay, MD and CEO, IDBI Capital Markets and Securities Limited. Let's welcome him with a round of applause. A very warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us on stage. Moving forward, we will now commence this auspicious occasion by the lighting of the lamp. May I request the following dignitaries to come forward for the same, please. I invite Shri Sumit Deb, Chairman and Managing Director, NMDC Limited and NMDC Steel Limited, to kindly join us for the lighting of the lamp. Also, please welcome Shri Manoj Kumar, Joint Secretary, DIPAM, Government of India. Shri Amitava Mukherjee, Director, Finance, NMDC Limited. Shri Dilip Kumar Mohanty, Director, Production, NMDC Limited, and Mr. Nayan Mehta, CFO, BSE. Let's give them a big hand. May we request you to kindly come closer for a group picture. Let's give them a big hand. Thank you for lending your hand to begin the event on an auspicious note. We request you to take your seats. Thank you. We will now present you a corporate film of NMDC Steel Limited, so let's have a look.
At NMDC, our enduring passion is to help the nation grow and stay strong. Welcome to our world.
We hope you liked the AV. Let's once again give a round of applause for NMDC Steel Limited. And moving forward, may I now invite Shri Nayan Mehta, CFO BSE, to kindly join us on stage and share a few words. Let's welcome him with a round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. and a warm welcome to everyone present here for the listing ceremony of NMDC Steel Limited. On behalf of BSE, I would like to welcome Shri Manoj Kumar, Joint Secretary, DIPAM, Government of India, Shri Sumit Dev, Chairman, Managing Director, Shri Amitabh Mukherjee, Director, Finance, Shri Dilip Kumar Mohanty, Director, Production, Dr. Anil Sadashiv Rao Kamble, Director, Shri Vishal Babbal, Director, Shri Sanjay Singh, Director. From the banking team, Shri Amitabh Chatterjee, MD and CEO, SBI Capital Markets, Shri Kamal Kant Upadhyay, MD and CEO, IDBI Capital Markets. It is an honor to welcome you all to the International Convention Hall of BSE. It is in this hall that we have witnessed the development of Indian capital markets over several decades, first as a trading ring for brokers till the late 90s, and then as a convention hall post-digitization. Today we are present here to witness the listing of one of government's iron ore miners steel unit, NMDC. Incorporated in 1958 as Government of India Public Enterprise, NMDC is India's largest producer of iron ore. NMDC Steel will unlock value for investors and throw open more investment opportunities through the demerger. This demerger will also result in accelerated pursuit of the company's business goals and empower them to reach their fullest potential. Over the past 148 years, BSE has successfully been offering an efficient capital raising platform to companies in India. The benchmark index of BSE, Sensex, is tracked by investors across the globe and has since India opened its economy in 1991. It is also considered as barometer for the growth of Indian economy and is preferred choice of India Inc. to raise capital across all classes of capital market instruments. Today, BSE provides an efficient and transparent market for trading in equity, commodities, currencies, debt instruments, derivatives, and mutual funds. The exchange also provides a host of other services to capital market participants, including risk management, clearing, settlement, market data services, and education. BSE's systems and processes are designed to safeguard market integrity, drive the growth of Indian capital market, and stimulate innovation and competition across all market segments. BSE's superior broking technology solutions have attracted over 1,300 brokers across 1 lakh branches and have enabled trading for over 12 crore investors on its platform. At BSE, we are solely committed to offering enhanced services and facilities to maximize the growth of all the listed companies on our platform. I once again extend my best wishes to the entire team of NMDC Limited and the merchant bankers, and I am positive that the firm will generate excellent return for its shareholders. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage and addressing the August gathering. Moving forward, may I now invite Shri Sumit Dev, Chairman and Managing Director, NMDC Steel, NMDC Limited and NMDC Steel Limited, to kindly join us on stage and share a few words on this momentous occasion. Let's welcome him with a round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Government of India, Ministry of Steel and NMDC Limited, I extend a very warm welcome to Sri Manoj Kumar, Joint Secretary, DIPAM, Government of India, Sri Nayan Mehta, CFO, BSE Limited, Sri Amitabh Chatterjee, MD and CEO, SBI Capital Markets Limited, Sri Kamal Kant Upadhyay, MD and CEO, IDBI Capital Markets and Securities Limited, independent directors of NMDC Limited, and my fellow directors on board of NSL for gracing this important event of listing ceremony of NMDC Steel Limited at the Bombay Stock Exchange today. NMDC Steel Limited was incorporated as a wholly owned subsidiary of NMDC Limited on January 2nd, 2015 under the Companies Act 2013, having its registered office at NMDC Iron and Steel Limited, Nagarnar, Bastar, Chhattisgarh. The demerged company NMDC Steel Limited is a central public sector enterprise with a paid-up capital of 2930 crores, owned by the Honorable President of India under the administrative control of the Ministry of Steel, Government of India. The government owns 60.79% stake in this company. The board of NMDC Limited and NMDC Steel Limited, at its 539th meeting held on 13th of July 2021, has inter alia approved the scheme of demerger. NMDC Limited is a central public sector enterprise under the administrative control of the Ministry of Steel, Government of India. It is the largest iron ore producer in India and the 10th largest producer in the world, presently producing about 42 million tons of iron ore per annum from its 7 operating mines in 3 fully mechanized mining complex. NMDC has since inception been involved in the exploration of a wide range of minerals, including iron ore, copper, phosphate, limestone, dolomite, etc. The major technological facilities of the Nagarnar Steel Limited includes one of the largest blast furnace in India with a useful capacity of 4,506 cubic meters, hot strip mill coupled with thin slab caster, basic oxygen furnace, and 2 7-meter tall coke ovens. The plant will be operating on the BOF route and will be operating with a zero discharge concept and has been designed with the state-of-art technology for achieving the highest levels of energy efficiency. The final steel product will consist of hot rolled coils in thickness from 1 mm to 12 mm with a provision up to 16 mm. The plant will produce an impressive array of products with HR plates, API quality plates, HR sheets, HR coils, high carbon steel, silicon steel, and automotive steel. The products of this plant will meet the country's growing demands of flat product in high-grade steel and will contribute significantly towards India becoming self-reliant in the steel sector. Recently, it was heartwarming to note that in October 2022, NISP that's the Nagarnar Steel Plant, has achieved a historic milestone with the start of the charging of the coal in the coke oven battery 1. The plant is in the final stage of commissioning and is likely to be commissioned by 31st of March 23. And once commissioned, it will add to the increase in the domestic steel production of the country in line with the national steel policy of the Government of India. I would like to express my sincere thanks to all of them who have been involved in this listing of this company. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on stage and sharing your valuable inputs with us. Let's give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. And moving forward, may I now invite Shri Manoj Kumar, Joint Secretary, DIPAM, Government of India, to kindly join us on stage and address the gathering. Let's welcome him with a round of applause.
Good morning to all of you. Dear Sri Sumit Dev, CMD NMDC Limited, and his team Amitabh Mukherjee and DK Mohanty, SBI CAP Mr. Amitabh, Mr. KK Upadhyay from IDBI, and the independent directors of the NMDC Limited, and ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to be here and witness the listing ceremony of the NMDC Limited on behalf of Team DIPAM and Ministry of Steel also. This is the first milestone going forward for the strategic disinvestment of the NMDC Steel. As you all aware that this plant is under disinvestment and expression of interest has already issued, and we got the multiple bidders' interest also. NMDC is under commissioning stage, and immediately after commissioning, the idea is to disinvest it. The strategic disinvestment of NMDC Steel will lead to infusion of capital for optimum utilization, expansion of capacity, infusion of technology, and better management practices. This will result in higher production and productivity and expansion of direct and indirect employment opportunities. It may lead to much greater contribution to the growth of economy. Air India is the biggest example what strategic disinvestment unfolds for the economy. I congratulate NMDC team and everybody for this opportunity. A special thanks to BSE, Mr. Nayan Mehta and his team for hosting us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage and sharing your insights with us. Let's give him a big hand once again. And moving forward, to commemorate the significance of this event, we will now have an exchange of mementos. First, Shri Nayan Mehta, CFO BSE, will present some special mementos to our esteemed dignitaries. Please welcome Shri Sumit Deb, Chairman and Managing Director, NMDC Limited and NMDC Steel Limited. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Shri Manoj Kumar, Joint Secretary, Deepam, Government of India. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage. And please welcome Shri Amitava Mukherjee, Director Finance, NMDC Limited. May I once again invite Shri Sumit Deb, Chairman and Managing Director, NMDC Limited and NMDC Steel Limited, to join us on stage. Thank you, sir, once again for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Shri Dilip Kumar Mohanty, Director, Production, NMDC Limited. Thank you for joining us on stage, and thank you, Shri Nayan Mehta, CFO BSE, for doing the honors. Let's give him a big hand. May I now invite on stage Shri Sumit Deb, Chairman and Managing Director, NMDC Steel Limited, and request him to present special mementos to all the dignitaries and BSE officials. Let's welcome him on stage with a round of applause once again. And now please welcome Shri Manoj Kumar, Joint Secretary, Deepam, Government of India. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage. And please welcome Dr. Anil Sadashivrao Kamble. You are requested to stay back to give away the mementos. Please welcome Dr. Anil Sadashivrao Kamble, Director, NMDC Limited. Thank you for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Shri Vishal Babbar, Director, NMDC Limited. Thank you for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Shri Sanjay Singh, Director, NMDC Limited. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Shri Nayan Mehta, CFO, BSE Limited. Please welcome Shri Amita Chatterjee, MD and CEO, SBI Capital Markets Limited. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Shri Kamalkant Upadhyay, MD and CEO, IDBI Capital Markets and Securities Limited. Thank you for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Shri Amitava Mukherjee, Director, Finance, NMDC Limited. Thank you for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Shri Dilip Kumar Mohanty, Director, Production, NMDC Limited. Thank you for joining us on stage. And now the BSE team, please welcome Shri Girish Joshi, BSE. Thank you for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Shri Neeraj Kulshrestha, BSE. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Shri Gopal Krishnan Iyer, BSE. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Shri Bhushan Mokshi, General Manager, BSE. Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage. And now please welcome Shri Kamla Kher, BSE. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us on stage. And thank you, Shri Sumit Deb, Chairman and Managing Director, NMDC Steel Limited, for doing the honors and for joining us on stage. May I now invite on stage Shri A.S. Pardha Sardi, Executive Director and Company Secretary, NMDC Limited, for vote of thanks. Please welcome him with a round of applause. And we have just 10 minutes more before we hit the gong. So I will request all of you, as the timer strikes 10, please join me in the countdown with all the energy that you've got today morning.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a very big honor for me and privilege for me to propose a vote of thanks for this august gathering of high-level dignitaries from the Government of India, the Bombay Stock Exchange, IDBI Capital Markets, SBI Capital Markets, the officials of the BSE, the teams which have worked very hard for this event to pass and come in. We are the largest public sector which is demerged and disinvesting and listing on the stock exchange, and we have set a benchmark in this country of the central public sector enterprises. The journey to culminate with this listing and trading ceremony had started way back in July 2021. By the board of NMDC Limited, with the approval of the Government of India and Union Cabinet, to demerge the steel business of Prakash Javadekar has actually announced after the cabinet meeting of this state, Maharashtra. So I am also proud to announce on this stage and in this gathering also, to demerge the steel business of NSL into a separate company to be listed on Bombay Stock Exchange, National Stock Exchange and the Calcutta Stock Exchange. Government has been very generous to unlock and distribute the wealth of the company to the shareholders under the leadership of our Honorable Shri Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of India, on a 1:1 basis because he chaired the cabinet meeting. To all the existing shareholders of NMDC Limited for unlocking the value of this large Navratna company of NMDC Limited. I wish to place on record my sincere thanks to our Chairman and Managing Director, our beloved Shri Sumit Deb Saab, NMDC Limited, and also NMDC Steel Limited. Though she is in absentia, Madam, I would also like to thank Srimati Sukriti Likhi, IAS, Additional Secretary and Financial Advisor, Ministry of Steel, and also Shri Abhijit Narendra, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Steel, Government of India. And I would also like to place on my sincere thanks to Shri Manoj Kumar Sir, Joint Secretary, Deepam, Government of India, without whose help in many ways, which I know, this would not have been possible. And also Shri Amitava Mukherjee Sir, my Director of Finance for both the companies, NMDC Limited, the CFO of the company, and Shri Dilip Kumar Mohanty Sir, Director Production and Director Technical for NMDC Limited and NMDC Steel Limited, and the independent directors of NMDC Limited, Shri Vishal Babbar, Dr. Anil Sadashivrao Kambli, and Shri Sanjay Singh. My very sincere thanks to Shri Nayan Mehta Sir, CFO, BSE Limited, Shri Girish Joshi Sir of the BSE Limited, Shri Neeraj Kulshrestha Sir, Shri Gopal Krishna Iyer Sir, despite the very short notice that I have given, and also Shri Kamal Kant Upadhyaya, Managing Director and CEO, IDBI Capital Markets Limited, Shri Amitabh Chatterjee, MD and CEO, SBI Capital Markets Limited, for having graced the occasion. I would also like to specially mention Shri Bhushan Mokshi Sir, who has helped me in many ways, not only in this transaction, on the multiple transactions, because I hold a very long relationship with Bhushan Mokshi Sir. Thank you very much, Bhushan Ji. To list such a large company with rupees 25,000 crore assets and rupees 2,930 crores of paid up capital Lots of efforts have gone ahead from all the teams who have involved day in and day out, at times even spending the whole nights trying to comply with various compliances and timelines. And during these efforts, the Board of Directors of NMDC Limited, led by Shri Sumit Deb, Chairman and Managing Director, Shri Amitabh Mukherjee, Director Finance, Shri Dilip Kumar Mohanty, Director Production, some of the directors who have also retired have been a stupendous effort, and I wish to place my sincere thanks to all. Last but not the least, I would like to place my sincere thanks to SBI Capital Markets Limited, the transaction advisors, the J. Sagar and Associates, the legal advisors, and IDBI Capital Markets, merchant bankers, and all others members who have made this occasion a grand success, and my team of NMDC Limited, of Board and Company Affairs Department, my fellow Company Secretary of the company, Srimati M. Amala of NMDC Steel Limited, for their cooperation and efforts in completing these humongous tasks. Thank you all once again. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on stage. And the moment that we all have been eagerly waiting for is about to be here. So before that, let's once again quickly go through the company profile. NMDC Steel Limited was incorporated as a wholly owned subsidiary of NMDC Limited on January 2nd, 2015 under the Companies Act 2013, having its registered office at the CO NMDC. Iron and AMP Steel Plant, Nagarnar Bastar, Chhattisgarh. The demerged company NMDC Steel Limited is a central public sector enterprise with a paid-up capital of Rs 2930 crores, owned by the Honorable President of India under the administrative control of the Ministry of Steel, Government of India. Well, the government owns 60.79% stake in this company. On behalf of Government of India, Ministry of Steel and NMDC, once again, we welcome you all to this prestigious moment. And let's quickly once again have the look at the corporate film.
At NMDC, our enduring passion is to help the nation grow and stay strong. Welcome to our world.
So now the moment we all have been waiting for is finally here. It's time for the listing ceremony. So may I request NMDC Steel Limited team to join us on stage and move towards the gong. Also, I would quickly like to remind all of you to remain seated when the ceremony happens so you don't block the cameras behind you. And as the timer strikes 10 on the screen, please do join me in the countdown and make this listing ceremony even more special for the team.
Strong
So I hope you all are ready to join me in the countdown. Last 20 seconds to go. Okay, be ready, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, NMDC Steel Limited is now officially listed on BSE. We are grateful to our host, BSE, the book running lead managers to the issue, our members of the board, our family and friends, our well-wishers, our shareholders, and all you viewers who took the time out to join us in this momentous occasion.